everyone, my name is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, I need help. I'm running out of space and it's time to get my June picks together. Let's organize my mood trolley. And remember, before we get started, it really does help. I'm telling you, it's free and it only costs a click. Thumbs up, please. All right, so if you saw by my little intro, I am running out of space over here with books. And it's not just books that are coming in, it is books that I'm pulling down and talking about in videos and not putting back because I think I'm gonna organize them or something like that. So, Mood Trolley is over here. I'm going to turn the camera around so you get a different perspective. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off the top, clear it out, and we're going to build the June picks. So anything that I think that I might pull to read in June, I'm going to put in the top shelf. So the top shelf is going to be June. Now, originally, I thought this video was going to be help build my summer mood trolley, but I bought some books and they're not here yet, so I really can't do that. So the top tier is going to be June, the middle tier is going to be July, and then the bottom tier is going to be August. So we've got June on the Range, Summer of Steinbeck, whatever else I have going on in July. July's kind of a light month that I like. And then Garb August. Garb August is going to be it's going to be filled to the brim, I'm telling you. So we're just going to focus on June right now, okay? So stay with me. We're going to turn the camera around and we're going to show you all the things that I have left over from last year and the things that I'm going to read this year. Okay, everyone. So what I did was I turned the camera this way. My book nook is over here. My desk is here. My reading chair that I have in the office is here, and then this is my mood trolley. So you can see the top shelf right here, and that's really all that matters that we're going to focus on. I have the books over here, so we're just going to stack them from one place to another. So the first thing that I need to do is I'm actually going to put a post-it note because sometimes when I have audiobooks picked out, I'll forget about them. And True Grit is one thing that I'm going to be listening to during June on the Range. It was an Audible credit that I used last year when I was starting the Read What You Own challenge. So a lot of people recommended it to me. I think the copy that I have has Donna Tartt as the narrator. I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to look into it, but I know I bought a copy of True Grit. So I like to put post-it notes on the mood trolley for reminders for books that I need to get from the library, for books I'm interested in buying, and that way, you know, I won't forget about it. So True Grit gonna be a post-it note here. So we're gonna go through last year's leftovers that I never got to, or maybe I started and I put down that I really don't have on deck for this year, but I'm gonna put them here in case I want to pull it. You know, hashtag mood reader. Okay, so we have a ton of Longarm books. So I have, let's see, number 161, number 361. We have a Longarm crossover with Lone Star. So we have Longarm and the Lady Sheriff. You can see that. We have Longarm and Devil's River. This is Longarm and the Lone Star Deliverance, and this is a giant novel, it says. This is like a crossover that has, it's a little bit thicker than your traditional. So here's the top one, and then here's the other two. So we're gonna put them there. Then I also have, a Longarm box set that I got from my library sale last year. So this has Longarm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in order. One is floating around somewhere. I think one I have on my shelf. I have a whole shelf in here dedicated to all of the physical books that I read on BookTube last year. And it's actually really nice because I get to look at it and think about all the buddy reads that I did, or all of the, if there was a challenge, horror mayhem. There's books shifting over here. Horror mayhem, all that good stuff, and it just triggers memories about, reading the book, The Night Circus up there. The Night Circus was almost traumatic for me. But yeah, it's nice to just look at it. And I know I'm going to have to deconstruct it. I know I'm going to have to do something else because I'm running out of room. But it's nice to have there. So I think number 1 is in there. But 2, 3, 4, and 5 I have here. So let's see. Number 2 is Longarm on the Border. And this is the one that I have picked out for June on the Range. Let's see if you can see it. Sorry for the ring light. So that's Longarm on the Border. Then we have, Longarm and the Avenging Angels. That sounds good. Then we have Longarm and the Wendigo. Yep, little saucy on the cover, little. And then we have Longarm in the Indian Nation. And the one thing I love about the Longarm books is that they're so colorful, right? I mean, look at, they're just like, they're kind of happy to look at, They're not just brown and tan. They're all beautiful colors and they're nice to look at. So yeah, so this is actually a Longarm box set that I got last year. I think that box set was like $3 or something like that. Then last year, I never read this, but I think I should. This is Kinky Friedman, A Case of Lone Star. And this is New York's wildest country western singer turned sleuth is back for another wacky wisecracking mystery. It's a true grit romp into the steaming side of Manhattan's chic night spots, where Kinky's offbeat humor sounds a blue note of truth about singers, songsters, and ourselves. So this is supposed to be like a little bit of humor with a little bit of western, a little bit of urban cowboy going on, maybe. And that is Kinky Friedman. Okay. Then I have this, I really enjoyed this last year. I'm gonna see if my husband wants to read this. But I feel like I need to keep talking about Shane, because Shane really was the entry-level Western for me last year. And it has like a special place in my heart, because I didn't think that I would ever read a Western. I grew up with an uncle that read Louis L'Amour all the time, that read Zane Grey, that read Westerns. He watched Westerns, and I just wanted no part of it. I mean, literally, I was surrounded by Westerns my whole life, and I just never wanted to read one until Michael K. Vaughan's June on the Range. And Shane was the first one that I read, and it's amazing. It really, really is. So I'm just going to keep it here. Maybe I'll get my husband to come on board. Maybe. Okay. But if you are interested in an entry-level Western, Shane is perfect. Just don't watch the movie. It's not good. Okay, and then what? Okay, here's up 2 more. Another great pick that I didn't read. And this would count for the Read What You Own challenge if I was still on it. You know I went off it, right? Yeah, I did. This is Outlawed, and this is about a bunch of female renegades getting together and causing a little bit of chaos, I think. So it's like a girl gang. This was a book of the month from 2021. And then we have another book of the month. This was Woman of Light. This is a dazzling epic of betrayal, love, and fate that spans 5 generations. of an indigenous Chicano family in the American West from the author of the National Book finalist Sabrina and Karina. There is one every generation, a seer who keeps the stories, and that is a woman of light, and that is by Callie Fajardo Einstein. Sorry if I butchered the name, but the cover is just beautiful, isn't it? Okay, and then what I have this year is Lone Women. Don't forget, today is the last day to enter the contest. You have to go and find my June on the Range announcement video. Leave me a comment with a cowboy smiley emoji. At sunset on May 24th, I'm going to pick a winner. I have 2 copies of this, and someone is going to win. Someone's going to win this copy. And this is Lone Women by Victor Laval. Okay, then this year, Blood Meridian, I'm going to dive into it. Wasn't ready for it last year. I'm ready for it this year. Gonna give it a go. Cormac and me, we got close together this year reading The Passenger and Stella Maris. I also did The Road, so he's kind of a theme this year. So I think I'm prepped and I'm ready for Blood Meridian. So we have that. Then the biggie, Lonesome Dove. I'm going to try and get an e-copy just because my eyes. My eyes and the print are not going to do well. So over the weekend, I'm going to secure an e-copy from a library, reserve 1 or 2 just to have a backup. And a week today, we're going to start diving into this. This is a group read over at my channel if you're interested. I have a Discord set up. We're going to be talking about it. A lot of people are intimidated about the size. I think this weekend, I'm going to sit down and do what I said I was going to do the maths, and make sure that I can set myself up on a schedule to read everything I want to. I just don't want to read this. I want to read this. I want to read Blood Meridian. I want to read a Lone Women. I want to read a Longarm, and True Grit should be fine because that's for driving and doing things around the house and all that. But I would like to fit some other stuff in too, you know. And not just that. Oh, geez. This is not all just June on the Range. I'm also participating in Good Omens. Good Omens is also a group read over at my channel. And Good Omens is by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. And that is going to be read by a few of us over at my Discord, and that is in preparation for the season 2 release of the Amazon series that's going to happen later this month. So that should be really, really fun. Now, I am on the hunt for a physical copy of that. I found a really nice one at a reasonable price that I may keep as like a posh book, but I don't know. We'll see where I'm at, but yeah, it's gonna be really good. So that one for now, I may have to get from the library too, until I can commit to really getting a physical copy. Because I have Neil Gaiman, so why wouldn't I add it to my collection, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, everyone. So I think this is it. This is what we have so far. Let me put this one to the front. So yeah, so we're kind of in a good place. I'll take the camera down and I'll do like just a little video here so you can see how I have it set up. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome reading month. So comment down below. Let me know, what events are you participating in June? What are your plans for June? And again, don't forget to enter the contest to win that free copy. It is only open to United States only because of shipping costs and because of timing. Whoever wins it, I want them to get it for June on the Range. And we could even do it a buddy read with the winner if you want. I don't care. All right. So that is it here from me, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, goodbye for now and happy reading.